After the destruction of the observatory and the subsequent defeat of Alexander Lowell's Corinthians, northern Arizona now has the chance to rebuild as a slave-free, blossoming democratic state, thanks to the efforts of the newly termed Saviors of the North. Kochi City and its inhabitants are nothing but dust and bones. The Saviors of the North had no insight into the Corinthians' plots as they decided to never return to New Lowell after their first encounter with them. Their inability to project what horrors would become of Kochi City must now live with them forever. Jupiter looks onward into the desolate horizon of their once beloved hometown. They wonder if Susie felt any pain before she died. Little San Fran fell firmly under NAU control after the Battle of the North. The ghoul syndicates and chem traffickers who once preyed upon its streets were denied re-entry. Order, hard and uncompromising, replaced decay. In time, Little San Fran transformed. Trade caravans from the other four corner states converged there. The long-abandoned Santa Fe Railway began reconstruction under armed guard and civic pride. Commerce flourished. Industry followed. Little San Fran became the economic engine of the North. Outside the restored Monte Vista Hotel stands an 11-foot statue welded from scrap, shaped into the looming form of a nightkin. It stares blankly at all who enter, an unmoving sentinel of memory and madness. Whatever future Grib once imagined for himself ended there. The Saviors of the North would never see how that chapter might have closed. Where the Lowell Observatory once crowned the mountain, an NAU outpost now stands, under the command of now Captain Stephen Gomi Gomez. The installation is designed and operated to ensure the safety of Little San Fran. At its entrance, beneath a young pine tree planted in stubborn soil, a bronze plaque reads, January 17th, 2294, Operation Shockwave. Cyrus, Jason, Jedediah, Yor. The shattered capital of Caesar's region remained a festering wound on the trade routes of the four corners. Death claws nested in its crumbling infrastructure. Caravans vanished along its perimeter. Hidden Corinthian stockpiles were amassed as the NAU made a decision that would echo across the wastes. 75 recovered mini-nukes were launched into the ruins from a safe distance. Fire consumed what the Deathclaws had claimed. When the smoke cleared, the NAU chose not to rebuild, not to scavenge, not to settle. Observa was left to silence, a graveyard for slaves who would finally know peace. Whatever treasures, horrors, or truths lay buried beneath the rubble will remain unknown. Munns Park remains as it always was. Beautiful, deadly, untouched. Most wastelanders think twice before crossing its borders. Vault 29 remains sealed in rumor and fear. Those who enter do not return. Shortly after the Saviors of the North departed Vault 29, Stoddard succumbed to cannabis withdrawal. His ghoul corpse did not remain intact for long. Yao Guai claimed his cabin. The forest reclaimed what weakness left behind. He died with no new clothes and no more weed. Following Mayor Kenneth Matthews' arrest, the NAU occupation of Cydonia revealed something unexpected. The integration of the Stonebreaker tribals had strengthened the city. After the war, Chief Bonk, thinker of things, was appointed mayor. Under Mayor Bonk's leadership, Cydonia flourished. Clean streets, organized trade, reliable medical care, warm meals and warmer welcomes. It became known as the Jewel of the North. Chuck, the Protectron programmed for Elise's companionship, continues his endless function. His request for decommissioning was denied by the saviors of the North. Some sentences in the wasteland are stranger than death. Mayor Bonk died 10 years later from a stroke. The Blackfoot slavers did not celebrate the Corinthians' defeat. When the NAU emancipated slaves and offered them citizenship, the Blackfoot economy collapsed across northern Arizona. They knew who was responsible. Spies tracked the saviors of the North to the observatory, intending assassination. They never arrived in time. Now, Spreading Eagle leads a personal kill squad. The saviors of the North remain marked. The logistics utility mainframe, LUM, was uncovered by Blackfoot agents within days. Coordinates to a sister laboratory were extracted. What waits there is unknown. Whatever secrets the super-mutant behemoth may have held inside of that laboratory will forever be unknown by most. Torren stepped down as leader of the NAU, haunted by the dead of the final battle. Leadership passed to Major Singer, the officer who, under relentless gunfire, led his squad through the cathedral's alley and into 2 charging suits of T-45 power armor to save dozens. Verde Point remained stable. Profitable enterprises relocated to Little San Fran. Growth demanded it. As for Bobby Blue, no one knows. The Brotherhood of Steel has returned to Arizona, arriving by Vertibird, led by Senior Paladin Reeve. Their objective is unmistakable. Secure all technology connected to the forced evolutionary virus. They march toward Phoenix. The saviors of the North have pledged cooperation to stop Deus and the Lilium Mariposas from exploiting FEV further, and to surrender any recovered technology. Whether the Brotherhood's intentions are preservation or control remains unclear. And so the saviors of the North set out on foot toward the mountain pass leading to Phoenix. The road will be long, the desert will be cruel, and in the ruins of Phoenix, something awaits.